Prenatal development refers to the process in which a baby develops from a single cell after conception into an embryo and later a fetus. Description: the average length of time for prenatal development to complete is 38 weeks from the date of conception. During this time, a single-celled zygote develops in a series of stages in a full-term baby. Everything starts the day your mom's egg and your dad's sperm. Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is prenatal development. The objectives of our topic is to understand what happens during different stages of prenatal development and to describe the development course in each stages.
There are 3 stages of prenatal development: germinal, embryonic, and fetal. Prenatal development is also organized into trimester. The first trimester ends with the end of the embryonic stage, and the second trimester ends at week 20, and the third trimester ends at birth. The germinal period, weeks 1 and 2. Conception occurs when a sperm fertilizes an egg and forms a zygote, which begins as a one-cell structure. The mother and father DNA is passed on the child at the moment of conception. At conception, the union of a male sperm and female egg cell to form a new organism. So what happens basically? Conception and implantation of the fertilized egg into the uterus. Germinal period happens 2 weeks after conception, and it includes the creation of the zygote. So what is zygote? Zygote is a fertilized eukaryotic cell that forms after the union male and female gametes. So terminal period continues cell division and attachment of the zygote to the uterine wall. Embryonic period begins once the zygote is in the uterine wall. It lasts from the 3rd through the 18th week after conception. The placenta is a structure connected to the uterus that provides nourishment and oxygen from the mother to the developing embryo via the umbilical cord. During this stage, rapid growth occurs and organ system develops. Once the cells are firmly attached to the uterus, they become an embryo. This starts the embryonic period, which occurs 3 weeks to 8 weeks after conception. During the embryonic period, cells continue to specialize and form different organs and structures. Neurons also begins to develop. During this stage, by the end of this 6-week period, the embryo will be approximately 1 inch long and have the distinct facial features. The organs will be present. However, they are not fully functional. The fetal period, weeks 9 to 40. When the organism is about 9 weeks old, the embryo is called a fetus. At this stage, the fetus is about the size of a kidney bean and begins to take on the recognizable form of the human being as the tail begins to disappear, develop, and the rest of the organs also finish and developing to become fully functional. And the causes. Teratology is derived from the Greek word tera, means monster. Teratogen is a substance that may produce physical or functional defects in the human embryo or fetus after the pregnant woman is exposed to the substance. Prescription and non-prescription drugs. Prescription instruction to a pharmacist written by a doctor to dispense a stated quantity of a particular drug in a specified dose, whereas non-prescription Is the drugs possible to take without any medical advice by doctors? Example of prescription drugs that is harmful is antibiotics. It is commonly prescribed during pregnancy, yet some antibiotics have negative effects during pregnancy that may cause fetal deformities. Example of non-prescribed drugs that is harmful: caffeine, too much coating, and easily cross the placenta, which can increase the risk of miscarriage of low birth weight. Diet pills can raise blood pressure. Constant elevated blood pressure during pregnancy can reduce blood flow to the placenta. Psychoactive drugs. It is a drug that acts primarily in the nervous system that after alters the brain function, resulting to changes of mood, consciousness, feeling, or behavior. Examples were nicotine, caffeine, illegal drugs such as marijuana, cocaine, and heroin. Heavy drinking alcohol pose greater risks to the child. The effects include learning difficulties and behavioral problems. Though drinking heavily throughout pregnancy can cause the body to develop serious conditions called fetal alcohol syndrome or FAS. FAS is reversible lifelong condition by means the child will carry those circumstances. Ending smoking. Smoking. Pregnant women who smoke may cause tissue damage in an unborn baby, particularly in the lung and brain, thus increased chance of stillbirth, neonatal deaths. Environmental hazards that may affect pregnancy, as everywhere. It may be found in working sites, urban areas that are surrounding, and even at home. These hazards may affect both parents' fertility that may be passed or developed to an unborn child. This includes radiation. We are exposed to the radiation from different and natural and artificial sources such as the sun or microwaves. In both male and female partner, the most affected in radiation. Number 4. Other maternal factors such as rubella, German measles, syphilis, genital herpes, AIDS, nutrition, high anxiety and stress, age,